You're right, everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the JourneyDan. We have just finished our first season with Unirea Slobozia. I'm probably murdering that, so apologies if I have. But let's have a look how we've done, shall we? But before we jump into it, if you are enjoying these videos, if you're enjoying this series that I've been doing recently, then please do hit that subscribe button. Apparently over 70% of you are not subscribed who are watching, so it'd be great to see you hit that button and help the channel grow. So just as a reminder where we are, sat 10th after 19 games with 25 points going into the relegation playoff. I think we're in with a pretty good chance of staying up as long as we can keep our form fairly decent. And we started off with a tough away draw against Înainte Modelu. Again, probably going to murder a lot of these names, but a very even game. I think we performed pretty well away from home. Both goals in the first 5 minutes, with Teodorescu in the third and Radoslavescu in the fourth. That's not my first take of that. But all square in an even game, and not the worst start. We then welcomed Concordia Chiajna to our home ground, and they absolutely battered us. But it is worth bearing in mind that this team were the best team in this relegation playoff. They were only 1 point away from being in the promotion group, from being in the promotion playoff. So I think we did pretty well. Radoslavescu again, and our star striker, Vadim Gulchek, getting on the score sheet in the 88th minute to give us a point. And after that, a pretty disappointing away loss. So Rizzo with a penalty, Mitrov on the 44th minute. We did manage to get back into the game a little bit and scored a goal on the 55th minute, but we just didn't create enough chances. And as you can see from their XG, they were very much in control of the game. And after that, another away score draw against Unirea Constanţa. Game that we were pretty lucky to get something out of. Again, Gulchek digging us out of the mud and giving us a point. But at this point, we have now played 4 games and only got 3 points. It's getting a bit hairy. But finally, we get a win. We get it at home against Oţelul Galaţi. And it's a game that we were pretty lucky to win, to be honest. They had the better chances, they had more shots, but a really good defensive performance and a really good performance from our new goalkeeper, Isli Hidi, kept us in the game. And then the brace from Gulchek, once again, giving us the goals and all 3 points. And at this point, that kept us safe. And in the final game of the season, 2-1 home win against Metaloglobus in a decent performance as well. So as you can see, those performances in the second part of the season saw us miles away from any real relegation threat, to be honest, and not too far off Chiajna, who were a strong side. Like I say, they only just missed out on that promotion playoff group. So yeah, I think we've done pretty well. Huge shout out also to Vadim Gulchek, who finished the season with 15 goals in the league. That's 15 in 21, 1 sub appearance. When you factor in that we were the second favourite to go down, so almost nailed on for relegation, far and away the best player at the club, and came in clutch in big situations. But in terms of how we're looking going into next season, we have got lots of space to improve on. Defensively, I think actually second half of the season defensively, we weren't too bad. With centre-backs like Daniel Berzu and Alexandru Kor putting in decent performances over the season, and the fact that they're both 6'6", you know, meant that we're pretty good in the air. But we do have some concerns with a few players. Quite a few contracts are up at the end of the season. Abaje isn't interested in talking about a new deal, but will we even be here next season? Our contract is up at the end of the season. I have turned down discussions once for a new contract. I might see what's going on the jobs market and see if there's any step-ups either in Romania or maybe to a different country. See if we can take that next step up the managerial ladder and really improve our career prospects. It's also worth noting that I will be getting my Continental C license, well, fingers crossed, within the next few weeks, I think. I'm trying to remember back to when I started the course. So that could change our prospects as well. It could open things up to us going to a bigger club. But there we have it, guys. I think it's been a pretty productive season. I know we ended up in the relegation playoffs, but surviving with a really good points total, I think it gives us something to build on for next year. And I am going to start planning for the next season. Even if we're not here, you know, at least we can leave them in a good place. And if you want to see how this career continues, I am live pretty much daily over on twitch.tv/VIKINGDAN at 2 PM. Come and join us. We get to see you over there. But like I said earlier, leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new around here. But that's it from me for now. I'll see you next time.